Welcome to the Border Life Podcast, episode number
9. This is 9.
This is 9.
I think this is 9.
Let's do some
Warm up.
no, not warm up. Let's do some housekeeping right now. Some housekeeping. I want to mention a few things.
This is a terrible example for housekeeping. I don't keep any house.
No, not housekeeping in a sense of cleaning, just housekeeping in a sense of like talking about what's going on the BTL channel, Board to Life channel. That's our channel. So we have this podcast web show that's on the Board to Life channel. Oh, okay. Actually, first of all, before I get into that, kind of doing a new setup here.
Yeah, we're running things hot.
We're starting to try to do something a little different here. So I guess we'll see how that works out.
Hopefully cool.
If
If it doesn't work out well, you will see
the epic
previous
downfall.
setup.
oh yeah, that too. Hopefully that too.
Cool thing on that, I did see the thing that you sold on sale. So in a magazine, comes with headphones. So if this doesn't work out, we could very easily acquire another one.
Yeah,
an upgraded one.
Yeah.
Silver.
So we got a new kind of thing going.
It's
we got
cool.
a couple different microphones here, a cool little mixer. We're doing it. We're doing it big.
Yeah.
So we got that. So like we said, we'll see how that works out. On the Board to Life channel, as far as content is concerned, we did put out a new show on Tuesday. We're calling it CarCast. Austin and I are gonna go cruise around in his automobile. Sometimes it'll be mine, maybe. But the first one was his. We're gonna go cruise around for a little while, talk about it. I'm gonna edit it down, see what we can get out of it. So those will be up. We're thinking every Tuesday.
This is embarrassing. Sorry, it's like an important thing.
Oh, that's okay. Not a problem.
Probably didn't.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Tuesdays.
So every Tuesday, those will be up. And
Expect a good intro for those. I've got a couple things in the works. Got a couple full house irons in the fire.
Don't hold us to that, though.
Hold me to that.
Okay.
Make me finish something.
I refuse to let that happen.
It's not all about you, though. That's the cool thing.
That full house intro is not.
No, it is a good idea. It's a good idea, and I feel like we need to be pushing content because the streamies are coming up.
The stream.
And I want to be a part of the streamies.
Okay, so we got the CarCast going on, and we're also talking about doing some other stuff too. That'll happen soon. You'll see that when that happens. So that's the housekeeping. That's what we need to get done at the beginning.
What's a good name for it? Housekeeping.
I think I've heard that used somewhere.
Respect for not
I didn't make that
for
up.
not making that call yourself.
No, I didn't.
The levels seem a little low.
I didn't
It's
make that
probably
up.
fine. I don't know. It's probably fine.
What's going on?
No, I mean it's fine.
Okay.
If we get real right up on it, they kind of go medium, but this looks weird. It's probably mad loud. These smell weird. Actually, they just smell kind of like my cat.
It doesn't look mad loud. Anyways, okay. So last week we started talking about a little bit about school.
Going to school.
San Jose State.
Doing cool stuff. I had my first day. At San Jose State today.
Austin's first day. His mom dropped him off. He got his He had his lunch box.
I got my lunch pack, my backpack, my small soldier's backpack.
His small soldier's backpack and his matching lunch box.
Yep.
That's like a part of the backpack, like it's like sticks onto the back of it, kind of like.
Yeah, it had like a Velcro thing. I did have the lunchbox just in my hand, regular. Though.
Yeah, just regular.
I had my mom. I did have my mom drop me off around the corner so I could walk up, so the kids
nobody
would think
knew.
I looked cool.
Yeah.
So they thought I was cool.
Yeah.
I was wearing.
You should have seen him. He was so cute.
I wasn't wearing this today.
He had a nice
my hair,
button up.
They looked. It wasn't a button up per se. It had buttons. It was one of those button polo shirts with the white collar, the stripes.
Yeah.
It was a nice forest green one. I looked really good.
And some
I had
nice cargo shorts. Some beautiful.
No, I had khaki slacks.
Oh,
on.
they were slacks. Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought they were shorts.
You only really saw the top portion, so I could get where you would think
exactly.
that.
You know where
but
I'm coming from.
But they were khaki slacks. I had some nice brown loafs on.
They were so. He was fucking cute as hell.
I looked good. My mom made me stop at the front door
little...
first and take a picture before I went. I said, Mom, you gotta drop me off around the corner. I turned down the kids' bop and I said, Mom, drop me off down around the corner. I don't want them to see me with you. And she was really upset.
You embarrass me.
Yeah, but I don't want to be seen with my mom.
Not on your first day of school.
Not on my first day of school.
Of big boy school.
I mean, the only other day that's as important as that is pictures. They haven't given me a pamphlet about that yet. I don't know when that is.
I don't know when. Yeah, when is? You don't know when the pictures are? When
no, I also
for the yearbook.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a thing about the yearbook either.
Weird.
The kids looked a lot different than I thought. I felt like I stuck out a little. I didn't see anyone else with any lunch pails. No one had their favorite characters on their backpacks.
Yeah.
Which was weird.
Yeah. No, that's actually not that weird. Actually, if you think about it, because those kids
Are they poor?
No, they're adults. That's what they are. Which is actually the exact opposite of what you are. I'm joking.
Well, you're probably right.
No, but seriously, first day of school, first day of real
college. It felt like real college today.
So what I don't know if we made it clear in the last podcast. You've been going to community college.
Austin sacrificed 3 years of his life to community college.
Yeah,
in the most positive way that I could phrase that. If you go to community college and you watch this, the 6 of you, awesome. Keep doing that. And I did it because I don't have the money to do normal.
Right. And you're paying for it yourself.
Yep. I'm paying for it myself out of pocket. I don't get government assistance, unfortunately. Not that I haven't tried, but okay, well, last year I didn't try. I missed the deadline. So paying out of pocket, which sucks. It's a lot of money. But yeah, I'm paying for it myself.
Which makes it much cooler, I think. Which makes it seem much more...
I would get the same education if the government was paying for it.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's just more like... I don't know. It's
more
cool.
punk. It's cool. DIY.
I don't know if it's that.
Do it yourself.
I wouldn't call it punk, but...
I would say it's probably more punk.
DIY is kind of a good word for it.
Yeah.
Do it yourself. You're literally
well, this semester I'm literally doing it myself, and then I get to reapply for the financial aid, which I was denied for in the past. Mm-hmm. Hopefully they don't deny me this time.
Yeah.
One too many jokes maybe on my application.
Sex, yes, please. What's that from? Austin Powers or something?
Something like that. I don't know. But it felt like real college. I have done the 3 years of community college, and it didn't feel like...
Yeah, no, that was definitely like high school, just moved a couple streets over.
Yeah, kind of. And I didn't have to be there.
Yeah.
Which made me want to go more.
At San Jose?
No, Las Positas.
Oh.
I wanted to go because I wanted to get out. I had a reason with high school.
Yeah, okay.
Not that I even missed really in high school. I just didn't feel like there was a lot of a point. But today, I felt like that. Like I said, my mom dropped me off around the corner. And no, I'm just kidding. I drove myself, which sucks.
Are you not
so
doing
much.
the train thing?
The train leaves too early in the morning for my classes, which are all at night on a very, very dangerous campus. And then
last time, yeah.
And then the train leaves before my last class ends.
Oh,
so I
bummer.
can't take it. So I'm driving. It's about 45 minutes with no traffic. But there always is traffic.
So today was your very first day.
Today was my absolute first day. Very first. Which is cool.
And how was it?
It was cool. Not because of the class part. The class, professor, if you're watching this, it was very boring. There was just nothing.
It's first day.
Oh, yeah, it's syllabus week.
That's
and
weird.
I get
Isn't
that.
that weird that like it's still,
that they have that?
And it's like college, and it's like still the first day. It's like nothing.
It's the She walked in and was like, "So we're gonna be leaving here early today because it's syllabus week," and I was like,
syllabus week.
Yeah.
There's a whole week devoted to this?
Well, I only get 3 days. I only go Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Still a
but
whole week devoted
let me
to
give you.
school?
I'll give you perspective on the class. I'm a film major, so this is Intro to Film History class that I have to take. Intro to Film History. They don't tell you in the little deal about it that it only goes up to 1945.
Film history. Yeah. Only goes up to 1945 in a field which was created, I think, in like
1826 is where we started today
1826.
with photography.
Oh yeah, okay, and maybe like some sort of animation because I
The
think that is-
zoetrope.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, exactly. That's
Something
what I
I'm
was thinking.
familiar
But
with.
the first like film, the first movie, I think didn't come out until like 1919, I think, or 19.
The
1919?
first movie didn't come out until The Terminator came out, and that was the first. Like, that's a movie. Like,
I think it was like 1919, 1920, or 1921.
wait, what are we talking?
like
what
the-
are your criteria for a movie?
like
Not a GIF, like not 6 seconds long of someone kissing someone.
yeah, like a full blown like 24 frames per second movie.
Well, they're all 24 frames per second.
What is?
The things that they shot that I watched today,
But
they're
those-
just like 5 seconds long.
But they were like they were like
They were like GIFs
oh.
because they were so short.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking then of maybe the first movie in a movie theater? I don't know.
Are you thinking maybe like no?
I think first movie in a movie theater.
I think maybe you're thinking maybe first movie as we know it, because I think you're thinking of The Great Train Robbery, which is about 12 minutes long. Came out in like 19 something like that.
Maybe.
I have seen it. It's
All I know
actually cool.
is that 18 what was it? 45?
26.
1826.
Yep.
Seems a little bit early.
I didn't want to say this, but no, it's too prime. This girl, she was like, yeah, so 1826, they started doing this. And this girl just immediately blurts out, yeah, and you got to think about that. They were like in the Civil War, so like metal conservation was a really big deal to them. So that's why they were doing stuff like this. And I was like, the Civil War was in 1860s. You're close though, 1820, And she was like, well, metal conservation was still a thing. And I was like, they were not preparing themselves for the Civil War.
Wait, why would metal conservation?
Because they printed it on copper.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Knowledgeable. I learned that today. I didn't know that before. Anyway, this class only goes up to 1945. That's what I should have said. And there's a lot of good movies from then, like, that stick out, but they're only the ones that you would think of. Like Citizen Kane, or Casablanca, or Alfred Hitchcock movies. All of which she mentioned we will be watching today, which is why they're fresh in my mind.
Yeah.
But, so, anyway, I got there today, and old movies like that are basically just GIFs. That's it. And we watched a lot of them on repeat, but just in black and white, and the people look weird.
Dude, I hope you watch like some Buster Keaton stuff.
Yeah, we are.
Dude, I love Buster Keaton.
He's on the cover of our textbook.
Dude, I was just watching Buster Keaton stuff today.
Yeah, some of it is so golden, and I love it. But
there's like I was watching one today where he was like boxing, and it was the funniest shit. Like him trying to get into the ring was so fucking dude, hilarious.
Stuff like that. It's all physical, and I like that.
Genius.
Okay. What was hard about the class is it was really boring because number one, we jumped right into it, so we're just watching stuff, which is cool, and I appreciate that. But when the classroom's sitting at a nice 90 and all the lights are off,
90 degrees,
yeah, 90 degrees, dead silent, with a GIF playing on the screen, and it's really warm, and it's like 3 p.m.
Not fun.
Stay awake. I dare you. That's really hard. Like it is, and I was like, I'm really interested in this, and I remember thinking, I'm really interested in this, and then going, and I was like, holy shit, I'm right in front. But she didn't say anything. I think she was probably sad.
She was probably doing the same thing.
Yeah, no, really, probably. It was like, it was too warm. That was it. It was too comfy for me. So I started to drift off. And, like, the content, it's going to be really cool. That's probably the class that I least looked forward to, too. So it was, like, a nice, easy way to start. I wish I wasn't only going for one class that day. That's a long drive to and fro for just
that really
one
is,
class.
man.
But
you couldn't get more than one class on that day?
Nah, I tried. I only have 3 classes.
Wait.
Yeah, it sucks.
So, like, one class each day?
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's stupid as hell.
Okay, well, the next day...
You have to drive all the way to San Jose for one class.
Yeah, man, I know. It sucks. And it cost me a lot of money to take those 3. That's what sucks so much. Like, to the tune of about $4,000, I get to take 3 classes.
Dude, that's ridiculous.
You know how much money I had before I signed up for those classes? $4,000. So,
man,
it's on the dot.
You hear that, people?
Hear that? Yeah. Well, you know what? The semester after this will be much easier. I won't have to jump through as many hoops because I won't be transferring. But
yeah, and you'll be like a returning student.
Yeah, I'll just be easier. I'll like flow into it a little bit better. But
so
my class tomorrow. This was Intro to Film History. Class tomorrow is film and television production.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Yeah, and it's from 4 p.m. to 7:45, 8:45.
Oh, wow.
It's 4 hours.
Okay,
but it's broken up. I have a 15-minute break in between because the last half is like a physical lab part of it where we're actually doing the stuff.
So is it like a hands-on thing, like with like?
I hope so.
Like
I haven't been yet.
Cameras and what did the descriptions say? Like what?
I didn't read it. It was available. It was for my degree. Signed up for that.
Okay, fair enough.
That was it.
Wow,
That's how I basically just spray shotted all of my classes.
Well, I'm excited to hear about that class. That one seems fun. What class do you have on Friday?
Film history. So I take Intro to Film History as well as regular film history. It's and on Friday I go from 10:30 to 1:45 p.m. So that's not so bad. The commute is going to be hell. You gonna barf?
No, it's just
the commute's going to suck.
I thought maybe it would be a good idea not to burp right into the mic.
The pop filter, that's what that's there for. The level went high.
Yeah.
It's not what it's there for.
I'm going to not burp in the mic.
So yeah, that could be cool, I guess. I don't know. I'm excited for all of it. Taking film classes is cool.
So as far as like first day.
The class was not the experience part of it. The experience part started as soon as I got there.
You were
Number one, I had to park on the very top of the parking structure. I did not accurately judge how many people were going to be there.
You were greeted, of course, by the gammas, right?
Nope, not quite yet. They come later. But what happened was I parked all the way on the top. I walked down my 6 flights of stairs, only to find on the bottom that there's an elevator, which was such a bummer for me. I thought because they want to get people fit.
Why is that the college's responsibility?
It's not
even a college. The parking is the parking structure, which probably isn't on the campus, is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh,
well, it's right outside of it.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever. It was a mistake. I'll probably take the stairs every day, and I'll get buff. And
That's cool. You can, like, grind down the handrails on the stairs on your new skateboard?
Yeah.
Like Tony Hawk.
I'll probably die.
Well?
Let me tell you one thing. On the side of the parking structure, the bricks go in like a literal ramp, and I was like, I live in Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk, baby.
Well, but I think that's because of college, because of the nature of the College X Games being so predominant.
Again, are we going to continue to make extremely goofy movie references?
I have 3 movies that I've seen.
Why don't we just change the name of this podcast to the Extremely Goofy Movie?
I would be so...
Extremely Goofy Movie? Extremely Goofy Movie.
I would actually probably be cool with that because I like that movie that much.
Okay, coming up on the Board to Life channel, a new podcast, the Extremely Goofy Movie Podcast, where we just sit.
I'm sure we can think of a better name for that.
Okay. You come up with a name, you're good at that.
I'm real good at that.
And then we will make it probably not, though.
We'll probably make at least one. As well as the Full House intro. We'll do that. Call back.
Okay.
Anyway.
So you walked down 6 flights of stairs.
Walked down 6 flights of stairs. That's not important to this story at all.
Oh, okay.
I actually pushed through the little protesters that are outside of my school, the construction workers that are boycotting the construction at my school, because apparently it's hard on their families or something. I read their sign for a second and told, piss off. I'm like, okay, finish my construction, please. This is horrible for me.
Wow, yeah, that's bullshit.
And I stepped onto campus, and it was literally everything you would ever imagine an American college campus to be. It was like out of a movie.
Okay, stereotype number 1.
Jonah Hill was standing on the grass wearing a hot dog suit, just like in Accepted, asking people about his wiener.
Wait, Jonah? Oh, never mind.
Like the former fat one.
Yeah.
Just kidding. He wasn't. Stereotype number 1. I don't know if this is a stereotype, but this is the one that sticks in my head the most. There were these guys who looked like they were maybe Hawaiian, probably Hawaiian.
Okay.
Like would be in the water, of Asian descent, long hair, the weird Asian facial hair. Everyone knows what I mean. And they had a tightrope secured between 2 trees.
Sick.
Not super high up, maybe like a foot.
Sick.
Their shirts off, in their board shorts, their flip-flops kicked off, and they were like walking the tightrope and like bouncing on it.
Sick.
All these people were watching them from their benches and stuff, and I was just like,
Welcome to San Jose State University.
Yeah, like I was just like, I don't.
Home of the tightrope.
What are you doing? Like I didn't get it.
They're practicing their skills, man.
For
the circus.
Because that's why they're in college. Maybe they don't go there. I don't know. Maybe that's just the best tree spot.
Those are the closest trees together in all of San Jose. That place is leveled as far as trees go.
There's a lot of trees, actually.
I don't know.
Not as many as Santa Cruz. Maybe to Santa Cruz. That campus is just like Hippieville.
Okay, so you see those dudes walking their tightrope.
See those dudes walking the tightrope. I chuckle to myself and go, what the fuck? I keep walking, expecting it to get easier. And then after that, then I had to wade through a literal sea of the sorority girls trying to get all those sad, self-esteemless other girls to join it. That's mean. I don't know. They're probably super nice people.
Self-esteemless.
But that's what it seemed like. And there was just so many of them. And they were all like, oh, yeah, we're having all of our, like, inauguration parties? Is that it? Is it an inauguration? I don't know. What's a sorority? Do you know?
What's a sorority?
You know? No, like, what would, like, how do you join it?
Like an initiation, kind of?
Yeah, that's what it is. Initiation.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, we're having all of this week. Everyone should come by. Woo! And I was just like, no. I would have mentioned that. None of that.
Oh, I just assumed.
I assumed, too. That's where it differs.
That's when you get it.
There was a lot less public fornication on campus. I was looking for it. I was dipping around every corner, going, "Oops, sorry," and there was just no one there. It was such a bummer.
Well, what were you expecting? Like just
a lot of public fornication. I expected people on the benches having sex. I expected like outside my school, like my classroom window right next to me, to just have like a butt pressed up against there.
I mean, the school is called San Jose State, home of the orgy.
Yeah, invented there.
Invented,
yeah.
Patented, invented,
and then patented. They went about it properly. Anytime you say orgy, San Jose State gets
1 cent, half a cent.
Yeah, that adds up. I say orgy
that does add up
a lot. More than you would think, not as much as I would like. But they so a lot less of that. I didn't actually expect that. I was happy.
Yeah, right.
People seem to have grown up. But okay, I was a little bit upset. I had my sunglasses on, everything, so I was like, no one's gonna see me.
I'm gonna see my eyes
until I see it happen, and I go. I also wore my cowboy hat so I could go, ma'am.
I already ma'am.
But anyway, so with my small soldier's backpack and matching lunch pail.
And a cowboy.
A cowboy hat, sunglasses.
And boots.
Yeah, but combat boots.
No, cowboy boots.
Okay, cowboy
with spurs.
Boots. Oh, yeah, so they can hear me coming.
Yeah. You clanging your spurs around each corner so that they can, kind of hear you,
That way they get a little bit like, oh, we're going to try to pull our pants on really quick.
Yeah. Oh, man. Public pornography. Okay.
Yeah, public fornication, man. Anytime I see it, I would imagine that I would just... I don't know what I would do. I would feel so uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's weird.
God, my face would probably turn beet red. Okay. Anyway, okay. So there's a cricket in here.
Is it in here? Shh. Dude, it's in here. I heard it jumping around.
Yeah, well, hopefully he gets out.
Dude, we gotta find it and kill it.
No, leave him alone.
Dude, I'm killing you.
So anyway, at San Jose State, then, after I waded through... Dude, he's just talking when I am.
Dude, he's over here.
Okay. Well,
dude, I wonder if they could hear this on.
He's really seriously right over there.
I wonder if they could hear it.
Yeah, leave him.
Do you see him?
You want to touch him?
I just want to touch him.
Do you see it?
Why?
No.
Oh. Okay.
I can hear it though. It's in that general area.
You must be like.
It's probably in the box or something.
You must be like.
Am I the cricket whisperer?
No, but you're like, your voice must be on the same wavelength as the.
So I sound like a cricket.
The cricket rubbing its legs together and it thinks you're a mate or something.
Is that why everyone falls asleep when I talk to them?
Yeah. That and you're always singing the Jigglypuff song. Maybe that's.
Yeah, I should stop that. I've been on that kick since I watched that episode. I would go to school,
just put everybody to sleep,
draw all over their faces, get expelled next school.
Everybody falls asleep. Okay.
So anyway, San Jose State, we keep circling back to, I feel like. Stop pressing your face against that, or I'm going to use it one day and I'm going to get a weird rash.
This is what my beard sounds like. I wonder if they could hear that.
Can you hear mine?
I could hear it.
Can you?
Yeah.
Fresh trim, Dio. Anyway, ooh, ow. Got stuck in there for a second. So after that, then I waded through the group of weirdo hippies playing hacky sack. There was probably 60 of them. No,
jeez.
There was 10. But I walked through the sorority girls and was like, wow. And then saw that and was like, are you fucking kidding? And I kind of felt like maybe San Jose puts that out to make it seem more welcoming,
make it
collegey.
Yeah. You think that's an inside thing?
It could be. It really could be. I was waiting for John Belushi to walk around the corner wearing a fucking sweatshirt that says college.
I don't get that reference.
Animal House reference. I don't really like that movie.
I've never seen it.
Don't watch it. It's hyped up too much. Anyway, the one thing that did level it as a real school, I did hear this one Indian girl walking with her friend and saying, God, we've been here for 3 days. Do you not know the campus already? I'm going to have to show you everything. And I was like, yeah, okay. People don't change.
Is the campus big?
It's pretty big. It's not the biggest college I've ever been to.
Did you get lost?
No.
Oh.
All my classes are in one building.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And cool. 2 of them are in the same room.
Wow.
I don't move a lot. That room, I'm going to be sleeping.
Yeah.
It's both the history classes are in that. So I'm like...
Is it the same teacher?
I think it might be.
Oh, God.
No, she's cool. She, is the one who, sat down with my department the first time we, got there.
Okay.
So, she's nice.
Yeah.
She seems like a very no BS lady. I dig it. I'm a no BS person. I like to dish it. I don't like to have to take it. But, yeah. Okay, another thing. all of that college life stuff, it ends as soon as you step into the radio, television, and film building, and you enter just a domain of nerddom. Also, on one of the signs, it was storytelling.
No hacky sack in this building.
Nope, that's not what it said.
No
Storytelling.
tightrope walking in this
From
building.
Polar Express to Pulp Fiction, only Polar was spelled Polor. That's wrong. I looked at it and went, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Like, I'm at, oh god,
I'm at college.
yeah, guys. And I took my small soldier's lunch pail and I smashed it on the wall and I was like, "What do you think you're doing?"
Austin, I have to tell you something very important. I actually just got recently a new job as a sign maker.
Was that your first commission?
That was my first commission.
Ooh, did you have spell check?
I do.
Were you using MS Paint? Is that what you're using?
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. I
It
saved all
was.
of my records to an MS Paint file. On my Hewlett Packard. You're a sign maker. Tell me about it. What is that like?
It's boring as shit.
Is it hard? Do you make up the signs or do people give you
What just
what
turned
they
on?
want? Stop avoiding.
I don't know.
Answer the question.
I wasn't listening.
So, as a sign maker, do people give you what they want on the sign, or do you just like freeball it? And
I
make
just
it up
freeball
for
it. Freeball. I'm a freeballer.
So they say, "Hey, so we're doing this kids storytelling thing. Spice it up a bit. We're starting with the Polar Express.
Yeah, that's why.
Polar Express.
That's
And you're
why.
like,
That's why I did that, because like he kept pronouncing it weird. He kept saying it like that.
where was he from?
Hungry.
Okay. Was he like? How do you know he was from Hungary?
He had a hungry tattoo on his throat.
From Hungary.
No, like,
He was like,
hungry.
this is for the kids. That's not a Hungry accent. I don't know what they sound like.
I don't really know either. It's like kind
Okay, so
It's kind of like German, kind of. I think, kind of.
did you run it by him?
don't know.
Did you make a prototype of the sign and send it to him before you made it?
Well, the thing is that I really procrastinated. I waited last minute to make the sign. So,
How many days have you been on this job?
well, I mean, I've had the assignment for a good 2 months. I actually did just wait until 2 nights ago to do it, and he needed it by yesterday morning.
Is that why it was on the bright orange paper? Because
Yeah, I was fresh out of paper. I had used all my white paper on on a mock White House. And so all I had left was the orange paper, and so I put it on that bright orange paper, and he kept asking me for it. He was badgering the shit out of me, like, what? Like,
Well,
where is my sign? Where is my sign?
He's not Indian. Do you even know what Hungary is?
Listen. He was asking me for. He kept asking me for a sign. He kept asking me for it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm working on it, okay? Jesus Christ, leave me the
I
fuck.
literally just want text. That's all it is.
Yeah, he kept saying that. I was like, I'm texting right now. I don't know what you want more from me.
There's a lot that goes into the font, man.
Yeah, so I was making it for him, and he kept fucking badgering me and pestering me and just wouldn't get off my back.
So you made it.
I made it. I ended up making it.
How many did you make of those
Just
signs?
one.
Just the one for the RT.
Yeah, just colored
VF?
it. Yeah, and I sent it to him, and he was like, "This is all wrong," and I was like, "That's all I can do. I'm sorry. This is all. you paid me. You've only paid me for these last 2 months. I can't work on it anymore." so, and you know, signs aren't cheap, man. Signs aren't
How
cheap.
much did it cost you to print that at Kinko's?
Well, it cost me?
Yeah.
Well, I got a sign maker's deal, so it only cost me 35 cents. I charged that asshole $400 though. So,
Well, a lot of it is creative.
yeah, it's all in the mind, really.
It's a solid thing. I didn't see your signature on it.
No, I don't sign my stuff. That's too. That's
It's you in your face.
Yes.
I respect that.
yeah, no. It's
That's-
a new thing. It's really. It's kind of. It's kind of risky in the sign making business because there's a lot of sketchy, shady sign makers out
I can
there
see
that'll
that.
just snatch up whatever they can. I actually just snatched something up really good the other day.
Why did you snatch it up?
Because I wanted it. I needed to use it. I had waited again last minute to finish a project, and I just needed something to turn into the client, and I just stole somebody's sign and turned it in.
Is that why I saw a bunch of regular signs, and then next to them was like a little bit lopsided photocopied version of that sign.
Was it
With
black and
some-
white? It was
yeah.
black and white one? Yeah. Kinko's is charging up the ass. I guess that inflation is a thing in this world. So the price of colored copies is just fucking
your own,
just skyrocketed.
Your own, like a cutout of an orange jumpsuit. They will print anything on there for you. And that's essentially what your Polar Express sign was on.
Yeah, Polar, yeah.
It said from Polar Express to Pulp Fiction. But Pulp Fiction was spelled right. You're a huge Tarantino fan. I expect you knew that.
I couldn't get that wrong.
Yeah.
Polar Express? What even is that?
It's that animated movie with Tom Hanks where he's like every fucking character. It's my little brother's like second favorite movie. I don't get it. It's a fine movie. The kid doesn't believe in Santa.
I'm only joking. I know what Polar Express is.
Okay, I didn't want to get into it. I could talk for days about the Polar Express.
Yeah, so I fucking made that sign, and I'm glad to see that it's up. The guy made a big deal about it.
It's not in the most conspicuous place. I did a
use
lap around the building.
I'm gonna have a talk with this asshole.
Why? Will that cost him money?
Well, we had a deal. That thing was gonna be on a billboard. That was supposed to be 400 feet by 400 feet, plastered up on the side of a building, 30 stories in the air. And I'm finding out that it's just
it's on a bulletin board.
It's just on a bulletin board somewhere, hidden off in the darkest corner of San Jose State University in the film department.
Okay, my major is not the darkest corner,
What is
guys.
that?
It might as well be, though. I actually think the darkest corner is the African American Studies one. Just kidding. But I don't think that exists. But anyway, so the dimensions of your sign don't...
I'm going to be completely honest. I didn't make that sign. I stole it.
Okay, well, I get it now.
Yeah.
Who'd you steal it from? Why? That's a very specific sign.
The Polar Express
Banksy?
and
Was it Banksy?
Pulp Fiction Club. I don't know.
No,
Let's get back to
so
let's get back to your day at San
I saw
Jose
that at San Jose State, and it made me a little sad.
Yeah, that's...
But I opened the door to the radio, television, and film department, and there's 3 kids sitting on the floor, each one in a differently ill-fitted anime T-shirt, which is cool. I'm a fan of anime, depending on what it is. Each reading a different comic book. Yeah, no, a couple of them were reading manga.
I could tell because they were flipping the pages from right to left. Wait, left to right? Right to left.
The opposite way that humans read.
So they would be flipping it left to right. We read left to right, but we flip the pages right to left.
Yes. But and I bet all these people are super cool, and I'm just being a Judge Judy. But it didn't feel like the outside. It felt very cold, and everyone was like not really talking to each other.
So you're really excited to be going to school and only taking classes
For film. It's such a satisfying thing. The general ed aspect of college,
sucks ass.
it's just BS, man.
It is BS.
I'm not gonna, that's not viable. I will use statistics at some point in my life. But my geography class, never gonna use that. Political science, I might use anthropology.
So what
Probably not.
other than that one class, which was a weird.
It will be really good, but syllabus stays weird.
Syllabus week.
Syllabus week is weird.
So what else? What other? Is there any other cool things or weird or dumb or weird things that happened?
This kid was feeding a squirrel from his hand. Huh. That seemed dangerous to me.
Yeah, that's like when we went to Yosemite, dude. The squirrels were fucking crazy there.
What, they're like up in your face? It's because they don't see humans.
No, that's all they see is humans. The squirrels in Yosemite, they're so used to humans.
Potato.
They know that the humans won't do shit to them, and they know that
You're not allowed.
They know,
Yosemite's a...
No, I know that. That's exactly the point. Is that the squirrels know that the humans aren't going to hurt them.
Balls on them, man.
And they know, everybody has food, and they climb on you.
Was it cool?
I mean, I thought it was pretty fucking annoying, to be honest.
Wait, did one get on you?
No, I was making sure they stayed the fuck away
Did
from
one
me.
get on you?
But
One got on Daniel.
once one person fed a squirrel, we were swarmed by probably 10 or 15 squirrels.
Okay, that would be annoying.
And they were crawling all over you, and they would just attack all your shit. Like, they would go into your backpack and chew on it, and just like, yeah, but my
See,
buddy...
it sounds like a cute little Disney thing when I think about it.
No, but it's not. In real life, it's a fucking mess. And, like, the squirrels... it was kind of cool that the squirrel was, like, up on his shoulder. And, like, he was, like, feeding it. But it was cool.
Tell
for
me
like,
that's not.
It was cool for like 10 seconds. The first time it was cool, and then I was like, dude, just stop feeding the squirrels because just more of them are coming and they're chewing our stuff and they won't leave us alone.
Yeah, it'd be cool if it was like a solitary creature that didn't have like a bunch of squirrel friends to follow it around and go like, this guy has food.
Yeah.
Like if it was like a bald eagle.
Yeah.
Something like that. That like then I would be like, oh, you fed that on your shoulder, cool, or like an elk.
Yeah, that's how the squirrels are in Yosemite. Is
just annoying.
Yeah.
Well, these ones had some balls on them, but we could kill them here.
Yeah.
Not that they were. I hope to God that they didn't
Kill them.
They might have.
Like lure them over with food and then break their little squirrel necks.
I was a little bit let down. I got out of class and I looked across the field and I thought, it's the biggest drum circle I've seen in my life. And I like kind of like briskly walked over to it, hoping that it was like this drum circle that I was gonna get to see and like maybe be a part of. But it was just a weird, oddly placed bunch of different groups of kids reading that made it look like a circle. And I was so sad. Like, it was just like, I got up and I literally like, so I know they could all see me. And I just went like, fuck, man. And I like walked off.
So did you get there early and like hang out for a while or like?
Yeah, because I went to pick up my amp, so I left way earlier than I needed to. And I got there about an hour early. That way I was like, all right, well, here's my class. Like, people are trying to add. I should be here early.
Yeah.
But I had an hour to kill, so I...
Is that a thing at real college? People like just
yes.
like, go into the class and like try to add it? Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
Only they're like more respectful about it. Like, because at community college, I don't know if any of you go there, like you'll be halfway through a class and someone will open the fucking door and go, hey, can I add?
Yeah.
And it interrupt everything. And I don't know what makes them think that the teacher's going to be cool with them to let them add.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I wouldn't be cool with that. I would be fucking pissed about that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But so there's none of that. They all respectfully wait in there.
Yeah.
My teacher also said, raise your hand if you're trying to add.
A lot of kids raise their hand.
Yep. And she said, all right, you're all in. And I was like, holy shit. Like, you're kind of a badass.
Well, isn't also like the film and television program there like not as impacted? Like,
yeah.
So there's not that many like students that are.
I don't think it's impacted. I don't think we're having issues. Like maybe with funding. Because we're not getting a lot. The halls don't look fantastic. The whole business hall is being redone and completely rebuilt for them because someone died and left them like $1 billion or something.
Oh wow!
Which I mean, they left them to their department. Use it how you will. You chose something cool. I would have personally maybe gotten like a campus Ferrari. But
it's funny.
Again, potato. To each their own, I suppose.
Campus Ferrari. Yeah, it's easy to see the plank in someone else's eye.
That's not a thing? What is the plank? What does that mean? Do you know? What does that mean?
Who knows?
You explain.
We'll never know.
We will know because I need you to explain it to me.
I don't fucking know what it means.
I don't want to Google it.
That's the thing. I have no fucking clue what it means.
Maybe it means Johnny on Ed, Edd n Eddy really loved plank, and it was his friend.
I don't think.
But in someone else's eye, he was just a wood.
I'm pretty sure it's a biblical thing. I don't think it's from Ed, Edd n Eddy.
It's easy to see the plank in someone else's eye. Oh, like if you don't want to look directly at Jesus, who's crucified on the cross, you can see the reflection of him crucified in someone else's eyes because eyes are by nature reflective.
And it's easy to see the plank.
And it's easy to see the plank because he was so skinny that you could see the wood right on him.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Probably.
94.5%
sure that's it.
I would go 95.
95. We'll round up. 5 more up the score, right?
Yeah, I think if we were wrong, Jesus would have said something.
I think that means we're good.
We're either right or he doesn't exist. Or he's busy.
Yeah.
He's probably not busy.
Yeah, probably.
He's probably not busy. Just by his very nature, he could be literally wherever he wanted to right now.
So if you are real, appear. Okay, again. We're just breaking all kinds of rules.
Either that or our lives are fucked now. There's already a locust in here, small version, a cricket.
A locust. Oh, shit. And a frog.
What?
A frog over there.
Wait, where?
And I'm pretty sure it's raining blood now.
Outside?
Yeah.
That would be good. We're in a drought.
What other thing was a thing that happened?
Oh, the firstborn child of every person who didn't mark their door died. You firstborn? Mark your door. I'm going to mark my door. I don't want my little cat gutter going down. Firstborn. I'm the firstborn technically because my older brothers are my stepbrothers.
Yeah, you're fucked, man. You better get that door marked.
But I think my mom has to do it, and she's.
And it has to be with goat's blood, doesn't it?
Well, I have some.
Wait, does it have to be with goat's blood? Does it have to be with something? What does it have to be with blood, or could it just be like red paint?
Does Jesus know? Is he gonna taste test it?
Yeah, I don't know.
This is an Old Testament story, by the way. Everyone, Jesus wasn't around. God was walking up and going.
These bastards use paint.
Yeah, he was like paint, and they would go like, shit.
Yeah,
Bust in.
I don't really.
So yeah.
So overall, though, first day, good or bad?
Can I go middle? Can I go fine?
No, this is a black or white question. Good or bad?
Ooh, which one's white?
Good.
I choose that one. No, it was good. You know, it was what I expected.
You got let out early, didn't you?
I got let out mad early, halfway through the class, and I went and got myself a Reuben across the street at this small little sandwich place. I don't know if you guys have heard about it.
I don't know if you guys have heard of him. Ruben stuttered. He was an American Idol finalist.
No,
I think he might
wish.
have won.
The sandwich named after him before he was born. It was a precog thing. Isaac the painter from Heroes, he painted Ruben Studdard and his Rubens.
Covered in sauerkraut. Ruben Studdard covered in sauerkraut. Pretty sure he was naked in that rendition, I'm pretty sure.
Just the sauerkraut just over his nips. His belly's over his dick.
Yeah. I just learned about Rubens and sauerkraut today. I had no idea that was what
A Reuben is my favorite sandwich of all time.
Yeah, I just found out earlier before we started this podcast that a Reuben has sauerkraut on it, and I've never had sauerkraut before in my life. And after that horrible depiction of Ruben Studdard covered in sauerkraut, I don't think I will ever
You've
try.
seen sauerkraut? You don't know what you're like. What are you imagining it looks like covered on Ruben Studdard's naked chocolate body?
Like coleslaw, kind of.
A little.
Yeah. But just like yellow.
Yeah.
Like yellow coleslaw.
I do actually have a dream that I want to go to like
just like fucking like bathing in it. Bro,
dude.
I want to fill a bathtub with coleslaw and just bathe in it.
I would fill a bathtub with just
Sauerkraut. That's what I meant.
Rubens.
Not coleslaw.
Okay. Ruben Studdards. So I do have a dream that I will go to like every big U.S. city and have like a Reuben in it and like decide which one has the best one because I like them a lot.
Okay.
But I went to this small sandwich place. It's called Togo's, and I had a sweet Reuben. That was the setup I was trying to go for before you stopped me to talk about Reuben Studdard.
Sorry.
The joke is lost now.
It was so funny.
It was fine. It lost some of its weight. Not like unlike Reuben. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Reuben.
Yeah, you're a great singer.
He's a fine singer. I remember he always had those jerseys with his like area code on them.
Area code?
Mm-hmm, that's what it was. Huh. I remember because I would watch it and go, why? And then my stepdad Michael explained to me that area codes are a big thing in the hip hop community, and I was like,
he's on American Idol.
He's not very big in the hip hop community other than size.
Yeah. No, he's big.
But a Reuben, for all those of you that don't know, can be on any kind of bread you want, but it's usually on a marble rye. Delicious. And it has pastrami, the best meat, but easily
That's
the
another
worst
thing we were
for
talking
you.
about. Pastrami? Mm-hmm. What is pastrami?
Pastrami's like corned beef almost.
What is corned beef?
Are you being serious? Are you beefing serious?
I mean, I seen corned beef when I worked at a grocery store. I would always have to like stock the deli area. And
have you never eaten corned beef?
No.
Oh yeah, you're not like Irish at all, are you? You're like only Polish.
Yeah.
Your mom's a redhead. You're probably Irish.
I think I am a little bit of Irish. I don't know. Why does
It's corned beef's an Irish thing.
Oh. Every once in a while, actually, never mind. That's Scottish.
Yeah, I'm Scottish.
Yeah, I never knew what corned beef really was.
Such a white person thing to say. I'm 50% Scottish and like 25% Swedish. I never hear another nationality saying that. That's such a dork white person thing to do. Anyway, a Reuben pastrami, such a delicious meat. It's like the worst meat in the world for you, though.
But what does it come from? A cow?
The fattiest part of whatever the fattiest meat is. I believe it's beef.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't ask a lot of questions. It tastes really good, and I'm cool with it. If for all I know, it's human. Pat Strami. Maybe it's like some guy named Pat. But it's really good. So it's got pastrami, and then usually like melted Swiss cheese on it. If you're lactose intolerant, yeah, I'm sure you could do it without, but I prefer it with the Swiss cheese. It's always hot, and it's got Thousand Island dressing on it and sauerkraut.
The reason it's called a Reuben. The pastrami is from a guy named Pat. The pastrami is from a guy named Pat. And the bread is cut right off Ruben's stutter. It's his skin.
Really?
And the reason it looks like a marble, the reason they call it marble rye. What? The reason they call it marble rye is because of.
I'm so scared. I'm so afraid of what this could mean.
Stretch marks.
Ew, God.
I'm sorry. That's mean. I'm sorry.
He's not going to watch it. What do you care?
I don't know. Maybe his friend will watch it and be like, "Yo, Ruben, check this out. These guys are making fun of you." I'm sorry. It's just a joke. I'm sorry.
Ruben Studdard, I'm sure, is made fun of more. Actually, no.
Well, I don't want to add. I'm not going to add to it. I take that back.
No, he had a smooth ride. You know who he competed against Clay Aiken.
Yeah.
And that man has been slung through the fucking mud multiple times.
This podcast has taken quite a turn.
And I mean that in the gayest possible way.
Through the mud.
I'm just kidding, Clay Aiken. I know you watch this. I'm a big fan.
Oh, man. Okay. So, first day of San Jose. Let's get back on topic here.
I had a good ass Reuben from Togo's. It was surprisingly good.
Good ass Reuben.
It was. I hadn't had one in a while, and I was really hungry. I had a good day. I think they're probably all going to be better from here. Or worse. Who knows?
Yeah, after syllabus week, it's probably going to be better.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm doing stuff for my major. I'm doing stuff that I want to do. I already have a slight radio and television show kind of on YouTube all in one.
Hey, Border Life Podcast. What up?
What? No, I have another one.
You do?
Yeah. Oh my God. Are you being serious?
Wait. It's on YouTube?
Is this like a bit?
It's on YouTube?
Yeah. On my personal channel. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I don't have anything. Not even a
this.
family.
Except for this. You got this. And you got,
I kind of have this.
and you got me. But I'm not really into this anymore, so I'm going to go ahead and leave.
That's cool. I'll get a new one. I'll get this cricket. Who's
Yeah,
going to edit
what
it?
the
Do you think the cricket could?
You probably could. You probably muster up some editing skills.
I hope so.
Probably more than me. I don't know.
It'll probably be tough if we talk over each other, though, because apparently my voice is the same tenor as a cricket rubbing his legs together. Mates.
Yeah. Okay, so good.
College is cool. I'm
College
going
is
to relish
cool.
it. I'm hoping I get out on time. But it feels good to know that I'm doing something for the career that I want.
That is cool. I'm
Not
excited.
that I'm not doing stuff outside of it, like I said.
I'm
I
excited
hope this
to.
new setup was cool.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll find out when I edit it tomorrow. I am excited though for you. It seems really cool. It seems like it's going to be really fun, and I'm sure it'll bring some interesting conversation to this. Podcast, to the show.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited most
That'll be
about.
cool. So, I guess that's a good place to wrap it up.
Yeah, probably.
That's a pretty good place to wrap it up. Oh, we got a visual of the
Yes.
cricket.
He's a big dude. He's a big guy.
Let's wrap this up, and then we could look at the cricket all we want.
Yeah, definitely.
So
Border Life Podcast.
Border Life Podcast number 9. This is the end.
Carcast coming again.
Next Tuesday.
Hosting these, gonna put them up on iTunes. We'll probably you want to just throw all 9 up?
Yeah, we will. Once we get that whole thing settled and figured out, we'll put all of them up there.
Well, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's do that. We talk about it a lot, but I'd like to do that. I think
Yeah.
having the audio only is like a cool thing for people who commute, like myself.
Yeah.
Also, go to stamps.com.
No.
Promo code Nerdist.
So new show, new Carcast every Tuesday.
Carcast.
This is still every Friday. And like I said earlier, trying to do some other things too, maybe
Oh yeah,
coming
totally.
soon. We'll talk more about that stuff
Yeah.
once we start
Irons in the fire don't need to be discussed.
doing a little bit more of it. But yeah, just more stuff.
Share this with your friends. I would appreciate that.
Yeah, that'd
if you
be
don't
cool.
mind, if you like it enough.
If you do like it, yeah. If you think it's worth sharing, go ahead and share it.
If it's not, then don't.
Yeah,
that's
fuck
fine.
it. If you fucking hate us, then don't share it. Fine, I don't care.
If
I
you
won't
just
take it
think that this
personally.
is a fine way for you to use your time and you don't really want
Yeah.
your friends to have it, I appreciate that too.
Yeah.
Our first recordings of this, we're going to press them onto a 7-inch vinyl. I'm just kidding.
For those,
Thanks for watching this.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to me talk about my school and all the fucking stereotypical ass stuff that I saw.
and I guess we'll be back next week with another one. Bye, guys.
I guess we will.